Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Trying to find some room. It's low. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. He's found some room with the 45. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Aller. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So second down after the incompletion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. With the catch, it's Singleton. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Send the back in motion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add the lead down with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Allen. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He pulls in the catch. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's first and goal.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Handoff to the back.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
And he knocks it right through the uprights. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers the fumble. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Aller. Quick throw to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
And this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in. Irish offense comes back out onto the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Oh, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Back in motion now. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Nittany Lions are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That puts them on top in the second half. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
BAT puts him up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Single back, takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Second down, looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's low. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the run off the left tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Aller. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances. This guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game. Showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run it from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Here's the option play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. Quick throw over the middle, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Pressure is coming. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Grab behind the line. It's Belling. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's low. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Picked off in the end zone, but the defender could not get a foot down inbounds. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Caught over the middle. It's McCray. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Belling. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Press coverage now from these DBs. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire today. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, Kirk, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus is going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. This one will be fair caught. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. It's a toss play to the right. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Love. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Irish offense is back on the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? Caught over the middle. It's McCray. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
The throw falls incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. It's always a special year when after all the work we put in, you call yourselves